In the next 10 to 15 minutes, I will show you how to create and sell a digital product in 48 hours or less using AI. And the thing is, it should not take you days or 8 hours to do this. AI will handle 80% of this. So if you have knowledge people need, but you don't know how to package it, this is your quick 10 to 15 minute masterclass. Now, before we dive in, let me quickly tell you who I am. I'm Ires Alliston. I'm known as the AI Freedom Architect. I've written over 50 books on Amazon about AI and digital business. I run a paid community called the Digital Entrepreneurs Community, or what I call DEC, where I teach women and men how to build real businesses using AI, digital products, and paid communities. And I created an AI coaching gap called Ires Gold that gives you business coaching 24/7 for a fraction of a human coach. My mission is to prove that 40 plus is the best time to build your dream business. You already have the expertise. You just need the right tools and strategy. That's exactly what I'm giving you today. Okay, so let's go through these steps. This is your roadmap to your first sale. So step 1 is you choosing your product topic. Step 2 is creating your product with AI. Step 3 is about setting up your stand store or school if you have that. And number 4 is promoting and getting that first sale. Okay, so all right, let me go ahead and break these down in the next few slides. So step 1 is about choosing your product topic. And this should take you about an hour or less. And one of the simplest things to choosing your product topic is to ask these questions about yourself. Number 1, what do people ask you about the most? Okay, what's that problem? Or what's a problem you can help someone solve in an afternoon? Is it about relationships? Is it about their health, your business, their business, how to navigate life, things like that? And step 2 is choosing your product topic. This is about you creating simple formats, okay? So let's say, do you want to create checklists, or do you have templates that you want to share out there? Maybe a guide, a workbook, things like that. Something that your market or clients can take simple, easy actions on, okay? It doesn't have to be complicated, just something quick and simple. Nothing complicated again, okay? Just something valuable, and that something can get them results really fast. And the third thing you want to do is you want to use AI to brainstorm. You can use ChatGPT or Claude AI or even Gemini for this part. So let's say you can ask ChatGPT for 10 ideas. You can type this prompt if you want to. You can say something like, give me 10 digital product ideas for your audience, okay? And from those 10 product ideas, you pick the one that excites you the most. Because the thing is, done is better than perfect. Last but not least, it's just getting things out there, okay? Again, done is better than perfect. You can always tweak and improve as you go along, but just get it done out there and just put it out, because you don't want to wait for the perfect idea. You don't want to wait for the perfect launch. You want to be able to test the market, put it out there, share your content, and then tweak it as you go along. Okay, step 2 is letting AI do the heavy lifting. You don't need to write, okay? You just let's say ChatGPT or Claude write the outline for you and the content for you. And then you take that outline and you let Gamma design your presentation or slides beautifully. And if you don't like Gamma, you can definitely use Canva as well to design the digital product for you or to make that cover. Now, let me backtrack here a little bit. Gamma, to me, it's a game changer because it just makes things easier for us to create those presentations. As a matter of fact, this right here, my presentation, is created by Gamma. It automatically puts images and then the text or the bullet points on your presentation. So what happens is you get the outline from ChatGPT, you download it as a Word document on your computer, then you upload your Word document to Gamma and let it do its thing. And within minutes, you will have presentations. So obviously, you do have to do a little bit of setting up with Gamma, but it's like just so quick and powerful because all you got to do is click, 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 and then, it will create stuff for you. So once you have that presentation or digital product or ebook, whatever that you're creating, even social media posts, it can do that. You export that, on your computer. So let's say you have digital product or you have a presentation like this. You export it as PDF or Google, even presentations or PowerPoint presentation. That is your product. Okay, and it only will take you a few hours, not days, not months, it's just a few hours. And actually, when you get this routine down, it can take you an hour or less. I mean, it's a game changer, okay? These days, I can create digital product in 15 minutes if I have everything. So from from the idea to final product, because I just let AI do the heavy lifting and it helps me so much. All right, so now that you have your digital product, you need a platform to sell it. So if you're using School already, you can definitely just add your product there. But if you're not using School, which I highly recommend that you do that, you can, if you're not using it or don't want to use it, then I recommend that you actually set up your stand store platform instead. This should only take you about 30 minutes or so to set up. And if you already have your own store, then you know how that goes, right? You already know what to do. You upload the PDF and then you give it a description, you price it, and then you share it with your audience. Okay? And like I said, if you already have it, it's not going to take you that long to do it. If you don't have stand store, then it might take you like an hour or so if you're new to this, okay? But once you have your account open, upload your PDF, write description with ChatGPT's help, again, okay, with AI help, Claude, Gemini, then price it at, let's say, $27 or $47. Just really depends on your product. Stan already has a payment processing built in, so you can get paid. And just make sure that you actually activate that because they use Stripe. So make sure you also have Stripe account. You link it to Stan Store, and that way you get paid. Okay, that's it. And now you have the store. Now you have either Stan Store or even School Community. You already have your information there, your digital product. The last step is about you promoting your offer everywhere. Okay, so what you want to do is you need to post it on all the platforms that you currently have. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, okay, Facebook groups. You share it everywhere as much as you can. If you want to run ads, definitely run ads. You can run ads using LinkedIn, using Instagram, using Facebook, using TikTok, okay, even Pinterest. It really is up to you, and it doesn't have to be so costly when running ads, especially if you're just starting out. Start at $10-$20 a day running ads. Make sure that you are looking into your metrics, analyze what's working and what's not working, and then you tweak it from there. Okay, so you can get sales really fast if you run ads, and pending you have everything good to go. Description, your product is set. You also have your payment link to your offer. That way you get paid. And then, just promote everywhere. Promote it on your email list if you have that. Even if you only have 20 people, you email them. Warm audience convert better and faster than cold traffic. So not only email, but you can also reach out to people that you already know. You can go into, let's say, DMs, or just send them a message saying something like, hey, you've got something there. And then you're thinking about them because it might be something that's of valuable to them, to help them with their, let's say, with relationship, with their health, or even, if they're trying to build a business, right? So maybe you have a checklist or listicle or infographics, things like that, a template. Just let them know what you have. Also, you can share maybe 5-10 value posts on your social media. So if you're on Facebook, definitely create those types of posts, and then just share it on Instagram, share it wherever platforms that you're currently using. And what I mean by value posts is you're teaching tips, you're sharing your framework, your method, whatever that is in your case. And then you can also show results. Okay, so sell the results. That's the thing. You can't just say, buy my checklist. I want you to think differently when it comes to formulating your message. Instead of saying, buy this, buy that, this is how much it is, you can say something like, stop wasting hours. This guide gives you exactly what works. Okay? So you're selling the results. You're selling the transformation, not the transaction. You're not telling them, I have this guide right here. This is how much it is. This is where you can get it. You're actually showing them how it's going to be valuable and beneficial for them. Okay, so let me just quickly go over this, because I know some of you guys are probably thinking, it's like, well, I don't know how to sell results, so I don't know what you're talking about, Iris, because you're talking about transformation, all that stuff, right? Okay, so let me just quickly go over this. The golden rule of digital product marketing is this, or anything that you sell, is that you don't sell the product, you don't sell the offer, you don't sell a program, you don't sell a checklist, you don't sell any of that stuff. What you sell is the results, okay? Not a checklist, none of that stuff, right? Like I mentioned earlier, you can say something like, stop wasting hours on AI tools. This guide gives you the exact five tools with step-by-step instructions. Like the same thing like I'm doing right now here. This is the presentation I am sharing with you guys, okay? I'm showing you step-by-step information. So you got to think of transformation, not transaction. So let me just quickly tell you some of the examples here. So when it comes to transaction mindset, this is typically what a lot of people do, okay? Buy my 10-page guide for $47, okay? Now, transformation mindset is this: save 5 hours a week with this exact system. You see the difference? Instead of just go, right off the gate, you saying buy 10-page guide for 47, you turn around and sell them the results. It's going to save them 5 hours or less a week with this system that I'm about to show you. Next example is, I created a new digital product. Well, that's not good enough, right? So we need to change that into this. Here's how I got, enter results, and you can do it too. This is how I lost 20 pounds in 60 days. Something like that, okay? Number 3 is, check out my new checklist. Instead of saying that, you can turn around and say, stop guessing, start with this proven framework, and you can expand from this. You see the difference there? Okay? Transaction versus transformation. what most miss when it comes to creating their first digital product is building that trust, okay, with your audience. Someone who buys and gets value is 10 times more likely to join your community, to buy your product, because product builds trust and trust leads to community, and then community creates recurring income. Now, if you need to pause this video and take a screenshot of this so you have it for your record, go ahead and do that. But like I said, the product is the beginning of the relationship. It is not the end. So when someone pays, when someone buys your product, I want you to think of them as like what kind of results they will get from me from buying this product. And when you get those results for your ideal clients, they want more of you. They're going to be, they will follow you, they will buy more from you. And that's how a single PDF becomes a foundation of a thriving digital business with multiple streams. Because let me tell you though, when buyers who experience your value and they get the results, they are 10x more likely to buy from you again and again. Join your community if you have that, right? And also they become long-term supporters and customers. That's what we want. Okay, so you might be wondering, like, well, how can I build that trust? Well, this is how exactly it is, okay? Like I said earlier, customers who find value and they get the results, they're 10x, they're more likely to buy again from you, okay? And you can create offers again. So if you don't have a paid community, create one and they'll buy from you again. They will join your group, okay? And in 48 hours, okay, or less, I want you to think about what AI can do for you, because like I said earlier, AI can do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. It can do 80% or more of the work that you don't want to do. For example, like I said earlier, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and other AIs out there, let them, create the outline for you. You can go from that idea to active sales page in just 2 days or less. And if you could do this faster, which you can actually, the more you do this, the more you're going to get better, and the more you're just going to launch digital products left and right, and in less than 2 days. I've done it before. I've launched products in an hour or sometimes less than that, because if I have the idea already, I know what I need to do. I just put the information to Claude or ChatGPT and it gives me the outline. I go to Gamma and create that digital product. I turn around and sell it and I price it, right? I price it, let's say $27, $47, or even $99. I share it out there. I either do it, both actually, organic reach and then also paid ads. And then there you go. Okay, there you go. I get those sales. Because every buyer becomes your proof. I want you to think of that. So each time someone buys a product from you, it becomes proof at that point. Because every sale builds confidence, and every happy customer is a potential community member generating recurring monthly income. And that's what I help a lot of entrepreneurs out there, create those recurring monthly revenue. That way you're not constantly chasing clients every single week, every day. You have recurring revenue. As long as people stay, you always have earned income coming in, provided that you're constantly giving them value enough for them to stay, okay? Okay, so if you want to go deeper than this, if you want some feedback, definitely join my community, DEC. This is my paid community where men and women over 40 build real digital businesses using AI, using digital products, using high-ticket coaching, using, school to create the recurring income. Inside, I walk you through every step of this process, every Every month we have a masterclass. Every week I'm often there giving my audience, giving my members real-time feedback and support and accountability. All right, so right now it's only $47 a month, but right now anyway, that price will change over time. So I highly recommend you go ahead and check that out because it's going to help you so much. Also available, I have the Ires Gold. It is a custom AI business coach, okay? And it's available 24/7 for just a one-time offer of $97. You can ask the custom app, you can ask the AI agent anything about your business, anything about what you need to do. Okay, and you get expert level guidance anytime. Ires Gold is actually, it has four frameworks of what I teach inside DEC. So if you're not ready for my group DEC, then you can also get the AI agent Ires Gold instead. Okay, it's a one-time fee, but I hope you guys can. I hope to see you there, and I know we actually went over 15 minutes here, but I just want to provide so much value for you guys. Okay, so all the information is going to be in the description, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you so much.